ready for the grimiest and grittiest of all podcasts, pro wrestling, music, and entertainment is the Ewokk and JB Show.
Yo, what's cracking, lacking? It's your boy, the Ewokk, man. We coming straight off of the WPW events, me getting my ass kicked, but I'm still here talking shit. You know what I'm saying? We went from the East Coast to the West Coast. Now we here with No Coast. What's cracking, lacking, JB and No Coast? What's good? What's good with y'all?
Ewokk, man, we had a good weekend so far, but hey, our weekend has now got better because it's Monday, a very rare Monday for a podcast for the Ewokk and JB show. But most importantly, we got two of the funniest fucking guys of all professional wrestling, our two favorite dudes we like to hang out with from the Midwest, the representation of having no coast at all, but just a giant lake out in the middle of the Midwest. Our good guys, Joe Blues, Brian Crazer, no coast.
You know what I'm saying? Put your lighters up. Smoke your weed, man.
Oh, it is time. It is time. Unfortunately, though, Brian, I got to do enough for me and Brian.
Oh, damn.
I got a straw.
Oh, this is a first. Hey, this is a first. Oh, man.
I will say this, though. I've always told this to everybody as a promoter. My only rules I've ever had for guys coming to work for me, outside of having no ego, if you're going to drink or smoke pot, do it after the show. That's all I ask. I'd rather a guy smoke pot than do pills. Because, my God, look how many good brothers we've lost in this business over pain pills. I'd rather a guy smoke some pot. That's just me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know how I get down after the show, so I get twisted, I get stupid, but like responsibly twisted, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So somebody's driving me, like our last show, there was a kid that came to the show. He was trying to get booked, but he was like sloppy drunk, and he was like, he was pouring drinks on fans on accidentally. Like, nah, you ain't getting booked now because you just sloppy drunk. Because people try to keep up with me. They know the Ewokk's on here. I'm gonna get drunk for him. No, you're not, son. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the last show we were at was in Greenfield, Indiana. We knew a bunch of people there, so we're like, we're gonna go have a good time. My favorite alcohol is Crown Royal Maple.
I never had it.
Oh, it is delightful. And it's been, I think, canned for 2 years now. So it's hard to find a bottle.
It's been
canned? They canceled it. They scrapped it.
I thought you meant like it was like canned.
I wish. And when we're in Muncie, Indiana, and sure enough, they have these little tiny flask bottles for $10 of Crown Royal Maple. And I was like, yep, give me one. 5 o'clock on show day, I cracked it open, and I should have bought every single bottle there, but I just bought the one, and it was gone by the end of the night.
But you didn't wrestle drunk though. That's all that matters.
At 5 o'clock, I cracked it. I had my first swig of it because it's 5 o'clock. I was like, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Had a swig. Went, all right, that's the taste I remember. Packed it up. I went, I can't wait till later. And then went, had the match, it was so much fun. It was really just a good time where, though, for a rare occasion, all of No Coast was kind of together, all three of us. So when you put all three of us together, it's just us dicking around and it's fun. And afterwards, we went and got drunk even more. Hometown where he was. Yeah. Best part about us is the parties, for sure.
Yeah, it really is, man. Like most of the time it shows camaraderie. It shows team, like a team. Like everybody just shoots the shit. Everybody telling their stories, man. Like that. Like a lot of locker rooms miss that. Like there'll be some locker rooms everybody's kind of got their head up, stuck up their ass, and they want to act like they're better than people. It's like, hey, I'm on Fight TV too, son. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm on IWTV too. You know what I mean? Like no, I don't drink because that's beneath me. Like type shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dog. Like you was on AEW After Dark once. Chill. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's just like chill, have a drink, have a Sprite. You know what I mean? Put the little maraschino cherry shit up in there, like you good. But like I love those afters of a wrestling show because it you get stories and you learn more about people. You know what I mean? You learn more about me if you want to talk to me. You want to get drunk. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. And I love that part of wrestling culture, especially being a wrestler.
One of the things I actually miss about coming from the old school era when I broke in 2001, which is kind of strange how they call it old school, but some guys it is old school. There were guys that would still go to the locker room and play cards. And while they're playing cards, they would shoot the shit and tell stories. You know, when's the last time you ever seen anybody play cards?
I ain't never seen nobody play cards.
Actually, a couple of times at a show in Ohio, he played chess. He brought his own chessboard and he'd be like, "And I'll play," and they would just have a random game of chess in the locker room.
So yeah, I love stuff like that. But that's how you build up a friendship. That's how you build up, get to know somebody.
I think I saw somebody playing Magic or some shit or some Pokemon or something.
That happens. But hey, you're budding together.
But like I don't know, like some locker rooms, like most of the locker rooms I'm in, is like our locker room, everybody laughing, joking, you know, going over their matches. But it's just like a lot of like oddball locker rooms, everybody's just on their phone and just walking around and just being silent. Nobody being a character, bro. I like being around characters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't like being around boring people and then you put on a front for the fans where you're like, hey, look at me, I'm a cool guy. You ain't a real cool guy, man. Like, you boring as hell. Like, I hate boring motherfuckers, man. Inside and outside the ring.
Yeah, you usually catch us at a show in a parking lot because that's usually where I'm hanging out. We're hanging out in the parking lot because, you know,
free smoke.
Yep, smoke and hang out.
Damn, you high as hell right now.
Yeah. Oh, this is my natural rate. This is my natural rate. So I'm good right now.
Damn, man.
But yeah,
I love how he's sitting in the chair and he has like this like grin on his face, like, yeah.
That motherfucker's flying right now, dog.
Oh, yeah. Man.
It's a good
so
thing.
I do have a question for you guys, since we've known each other for a while, but I've never asked you guys this before. So how did you two guys actually meet, and how did this all formed up as Nokos?
6th grade, art class, had an argument which was better, SmackDown versus Raw. And then he's like, hey, you want to come to Royal Rumble? I was like, yeah, let's go. So that's 5th grade. 6th grade.
SmackDown was better, or at least to me, because that's the only one I could watch. I did not have cable, so I was not able to watch Raw.
Hey, but look at back, SmackDown had Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, and John Cena at the time, so it wasn't a hard argument to make.
Hey, but for real shit, I thought y'all were brothers. When I first met y'all, I was like, man, bro, these are the geekiest fucking brothers I ever seen in my life. But goddamn it, I like their in-ring persona. Like they're like the Wayans brothers, but you know, they're not black.
Yeah, you know, so yeah.
And then when I found out y'all wasn't brothers, I was like, bro, my whole life's a lie, bro. This like, so who's been like straight up, like they gimmicked me, bro. I thought they were brothers.
Bro, I gotta tell you a funny story then. Me and Tully called him one day, right? And Tully, you know, like Tully does this whole speech like, you guys gotta hit the gym, you guys gotta work out. I'm not saying steroids, but steroids. You know, it's like Tully's whole speech. And I totally thought they were brothers, dude. I was in training with these dudes, just like working out at IPW, just having fun. And I thought they were legit brothers soon. I'm like, you guys were one of the few fucking brother tag teams in the Midwest. And they both looked at me and they're like, yeah, like, sure. When I found they weren't, I was like, kayfabe me, how dare you?
And that's dope. That's like that's some dope ass like wrestling magic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have to tell nobody that. Y'all could have just ran with it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like,
honestly, I think you guys should tell everybody you guys were like related, because all your guys' photos of you guys together since you're kids. So like that's the most believable thing in the world. Yeah, we're childhood best friends. It's like you can't beat that. There's something you guys in wrestling have that.
We don't really ever like like we don't ever bring it up. We just like, all right, they usually assume. So as long as we don't talk about it, we can never confirm we're not.
Well, too, you also during promos you also call me Brother B, so that kind of alludes.
Well,
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny because he looks like our buddy, like him and our buddy Mike, who's the third member of No Coast. They actually look like identical, just Mike's stockier.
Wait, there's a third member?
Yeah, there's from the start. From the start.
Oh shit! So y'all like the Nation of Domination and shit, beginning and shit. Is he like the D'Lo Brown or the Mustafa?
He was actually like No Coast. The name and the idea itself came from him. It came from a tattoo on his arm. That's the Chicago flag that says No Coast.
Man, shit, man. I'm learning new shit because I always thought it was like 2 of y'all. I never thought it was like 3 of y'all.
There's five.
There's more?
Because our buddy Jason's No Coast. He's just more behind the scenes. And along with our buddy Trey, he's No Coast. He's just, again, a lot of help behind the scenes.
Oh, so basically all of y'all gang affiliated.
We've all known each other for well over, I want to say it's past the 15-year mark.
Damn. You know what I'm saying?
You're
like,
use the term gang, it's more like Scooby-Doo in the gang. Gang.
You know what I'm saying? Eat orange slices and all that shit. Hey,
yeah.
What are y'all like as a tag team? What are y'all influences? Is like I posted something today. Like my influences are hip hop culture, straight up pop culture, and just music and wrestling, like in general. Like what are y'all influence? What makes No Coast like you two as a tag team? What makes y'all stand out amongst everybody else?
How do we put it? Because there's the big anime aspect coming from Brian, anime, and
I see that in your gears.
And there's like a big just pop culture, just like movie reference, that kind of stuff for me. And then we just kind of put it together, and it's just becoming overwhelming, like pop culture, all the parodies we can think of, and so yeah. As of now, it was just we were literally like, hey, what do you want to do? Oh, you want to do that? I want to do this. And we literally met in the middle, and this is what the middle was.
Yeah, like I dug y'all promo, responding to Paragon and his partner. And I'm looking forward to that match.
Oh yeah, me too. I think actually everybody is, man. That's a match that it has overtaken the card because everyone I've talked to, they're like, I feel like that's going to be a match that we weren't thinking is going to be violent, but that's a match probably is going to be like violent. Like people want to see some crazy shit, and I'm looking forward to it. Just saying.
I'm looking forward to it because like people get kidnapped, people getting we don't know if they got murdered. Like it was crazy. People hitting people with like brass knuckles and praying and shit. Like y'all had some like movie type shit going on with y'all promos. So I'm y'all got me hyped. Shit, I might come out there with a mask or some shit on, just to watch.
Yeah, there's not many opportunities you get to get in the ring with Tribunal, and we're gonna make the most of this. This is gonna. Oh yeah, if we're doing this, we're going hard, and that's exactly what we've been doing. And tomorrow you're gonna see probably another chapter in it, which is gonna be nice.
Okay. So
and yeah, it's gonna be a bloodbath June 12th. Blood feud.
The one thing I will say, you guys and Ewokk, but I think you guys were probably the first ones. You guys actually started what Chicagoland's promo trend was about. Actually, was okay. We're not going to be like setting up against the usual brick wall promo, or I'll cut a promo in my bathroom. You guys did the movie references. You guys made it feel like a film. And other guys, I don't say guys copy it, but I think you guys influenced a ton of dudes. They're like, okay, that's the style the company's going with. This is what we have to do. And you guys set that trend. And you guys really did. And kudos for you guys doing that, because honestly, almost everyone else in the Midwest, outside of our group of guys, they always do the same shit. I want to sit here and vertically hold my camera while I talk to it and moving it around a million times. And I'm like, come on, man, just be different. Do something different. Make yourself stand out 10 times over than the musclehead bodybuilder dude who can't talk. And what I would love is you guys keep finding different movie references, different films. You guys doing all these parodies. And now your guys are showing a different side of you that people haven't seen. And it's fantastic.
And you guys, like, that's what pro wrestling always needs. It needs characters. Like, even though you are in the independence, you're independent. You know what I'm saying? You guys depend on yourself. And so, like, you guys putting that work in, people see that, especially the people that are fans of CCW, people that are fans of yourself, and everybody shares it. I post and film stupid shit all day, you know? And like, you get somebody that wants to see you off of that promo or off of what you guys posted. So just keep up the good work. Keep thinking outside the box, because it's like, what can you do right now? You know what I'm saying? Like do whatever you can, throw it at the wall, see what happens, man. Because sometimes that one thing that you think you shouldn't have filmed and you film, you put it out there, might be the thing that puts you on and has you stand above everybody else, you know, when it comes to promos and everything else. So keep that shit up, man. Keep that shit up.
Oh yeah. So I always have a question when I talk to guys who are into production like we are. What is your guys' method? And also, what do you guys, when you guys are creating your promos, do you guys do like a storyboard where you want to go do it at, how you want to do a scene by scene? Or do you guys like say, screw it, we're just going to try to do this all in one take on the fly and just you're pointing at the bong? Like, whatever comes out of my brain when that happens, it's there, you know.
Like the ending scene of Pick of Destiny with the bong of destiny. So that's not really Brian, but that's me. And I'll smoke. We'll sit there. We'll keep throwing back and forth ideas after ideas, and we'll add, remove, and like we don't physically make a storyboard, but it's there. And then we're like, all right, let's try to do this, and then next step, film and everything.
Yeah. Well, we definitely, I think everyone so far who's ever seen your promos have enjoyed the hell out of it. So you guys definitely have that chemistry. And that's hard to find, man.
The parody ones are a lot easier because it's pretty much just, oh, all right, just got to draw inside the lines. Simple enough. They give us a blueprint for what we got to do. We're just like, all right, we got to pop those people out and put us there and just come up with some stuff.
You put your own little patois to it, put your own little twang to it. And that's what works. Like I like parody. It's like I have like so many props in my house where I could just like, hey, I got a morpher, I could be a Power Ranger. Oh, I got a Spider-Man mask, I'll be a fucking Spider-Man. You know what I mean? I got a green screen, and that's what like I want to like preach to people on this podcast. Also, it's like, hey, get a background, get a backdrop. Like if you're a wrestler, like Ben McCoy, the promoter for WPW, he was like, I don't want to see no more cars, car backgrounds. I don't want to see your goddamn porch no more. He's like, just invest in a backdrop. That's it. Just invest in a backdrop and do your promo. And like I don't want a promo that month. Like I don't want your promos that Monday. Like I want it way before then, so we could get this show promoted. So it's just like, invest in some backdrops or a green screen. Green screens are $115 on Amazon.
Yeah, they got the good sets that come with lights and everything for like $129.
And
I was like, you get 2 lighting rigs too. I was like, that's a good deal.
Yeah, and it's just like I feel like people are in that pro wrestling is a hobby mindset where it's just like, bro, stop. It's just like, you've been wrestling for 7 years. You got the same kick pad and singlet. It's just like elevate. Let's try to make this seem important, especially for the people that want to like elevate themselves, like that hobby shit. Like, there ain't no wrong with pro wrestling being a hobby, but at the same time, still take it seriously. Still take it at least 75 to 80% serious. You know what I mean? Like if you're not going to be professional, if you're not really a professional person, just be professional for the show. Just it's 5 hours, maybe 7 hours out of your day. And it upsets me because there's people that run their mouth all day online and whatever, and try to bring other wrestlers down that like don't put in the work. They just look like trash. They look like shit. They've had the same gear forever. It just rubs me the wrong way because I see a whole bunch of people that need opportunities that don't get them because there's older people that are trash bag, and you know what I mean, and they take it away from them because like, yeah, that Ewokk guy, yeah, don't book him because he's a shitty person, even though I'm not a shitty person. And you know what I mean? It is like when people see their spots might get taken away because, you know, no coast might come in, they're gonna talk that shit. Be like, nah, man, I don't know about no coast, man. I saw that kid, he smoking weed all good, but like I saw that dude taking some pills and ecstasy, dancing around in the parking lot, you know. So you know what I mean? It's just like, just be professional, son. I was went on a little tangent. It is what it is. I do that shit every fucking episode, but it is what it is.
The thing is, though, you're preaching the truth. Go ahead, Brian.
But bringing it back to the promo thing, one thing I gotta say, what helped us find our voice with our promo, and probably what introduced us to John to us, was the Baka stuff. Yep. That's how we started off, and that was all because of Chris. It was because of him that doing that stuff helped us figure out how our promo style and stuff. And
my bad, John. What were you saying?
No. I was about to say, Ewokk, have you ever seen their Baka promos?
No, I ain't seen them. Who's Baka?
Bro, Baka was a thing that me and Chris created at one time. It's supposed to be like a comedy wrestling promotion.
Okay.
That was based out of a Japanese concept. And so
like DDT
Chris actually had
like
it was actually predates DDT, believe it or not. I'll send you a video. And okay. So I remember when me and Chris talked about it, it was right before Chris found out he had cancer. And so he was like, he had this belt created. I think either Brian or Joe has that belt still, don't you?
No, we redesigned a new belt. He should, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But what came out of it, though, was like probably the most funniest series of promos I've ever seen in my God-given life. Now, I want this to be known. I'm not a huge comedy guy. But the way they did their comedy, it wasn't like, oh, this is stupid. It was like, no, this is freaking Bugs Bunny, hilarious. Like it was good funny. Like you couldn't help but actually be entertained watching them trying to get rid of this belt, and it just keep on coming magically right back to them. And it was the funniest fucking thing.
So it's like the Mask when you do throw the shit out the window and it come right back to him.
Yes.
Yep.
I like stuff like that.
It's you can tell it's the early stages of our parodies, because we were using cliches from movies for like every video we shot.
Like I feel like when it comes to ideas and comes in, because I have a camera, I know how to film. Sometimes it's hard to find like the parts, like moving parts. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find people, especially like when you're adult, you're 33 years old. You can't find another 33-year-old person besides like people at practice to film with you. Like I like filming location instead of the gym. You know what I mean? So it's just like you guys got like a whole crew of motherfuckers, man. You guys are lucky, and I don't. Like I wish I had more people to film with, so I could get some more funny shit out. I'm trying to start this little web series, but
yeah, usually all it takes is about a big pan of chicken, and everybody comes over. Simple as that. And we're like, all right, well, while everybody's here, let's film some stuff.
Oh shit! Big pan of chicken and an ounce or something like that, or fucking big ass bag of weed.
Yeah, we know how to bribe our friends into coming to help.
Yeah, most of my friends are old men. They got kids. And they married. They can't do that. But you know, all I got is my wrestling boys. You know. So, awkward moment of motherfucking silence, but we all good. We back now. So the promotions that you wrestled at, do you guys still stay like stay in the same patois of the no coast, or do you guys switch it up a little bit when it comes like your art, like your Rocket Pro Wrestlings, your IPWs at times, and your CCWs? Like I know you guys wrestle other places, but do you guys like switch it up from time to time, like switch up to like your gimmick, or do you guys like stay like dead center on what you guys do now?
Well, when we have all three of us, it's definitely we're acting like us. We're acting like a couple of dickheads from Chicago for the most part.
Okay.
And so that's, but for RPW, we kind of do the look with the Blues Brothers thing, but again, we kind of lean more towards acting like, just dicking around and having some fun with some wrestling moves in there. And
It's pretty much us. It's just the promo stuff is slightly different. Like with Rocket Pro, we have our buddy who's named El Rider. It's a ladder that we drew a face on and put a bandana on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's helping us with stuff. And yeah, like I said, we're basically the same. It's just slightly different. Not like all parodies and stuff, but the same feeling of us is still there.
Yeah, because it's one of those things where it's like you wrestle, say if one person wrestles 10 different places, sometimes it's good to switch it up. Sometimes it's good to be like, all right, cool. The Ewokk needs to be like Carlton Banks in Tennessee or something like that, or it's like John does it. Like John, I've seen you as like an evil like motherfucker some places, like wear the red suit and you talk about hell and depths of hell and smacking people in the mouth. And
that's just my inner Gary Hart, man. That's
yeah.
all that is. When I become Donovan Graham, I'm a different person.
Yeah. And it's like
yeah.
like more characters is more fun. I got some characters in the bag right now, but like I ain't had no place to release them yet, but it is what it is. I got a little Ewokk mask and everything. Everybody gonna know it's me with the Ewokk lucha mask.
We might actually have to do our own lucha promotion one day, just to run like a one-off, just for fun. Like to get all the weird gimmicks out of the way, just to do it. That'd be kind of fun. If anything else, at least to be entertaining for the boys, But question for you guys. So tag teams that are on the independents right now that you guys haven't wrestled, but is on your list of dudes that you guys want to square off with.
We got Youth Gone Wild.
Yep.
The Purge. I wanted to do the Purge, even though I think Justin Pilgrim retired.
Really, I didn't hear about that.
I think he did.
Huh.
If I'm mistaken, my bad.
The stepdads who wrestle up in like the Pennsylvania, New York area. These guys are really good.
They're called the stepdads.
Yeah, they have a stepdad gimmick.
Yep. And they do like they did the promo videos where it's like a Full House kind of cliche, and so those guys are awesome.
So do they like rip off like crazy ass like shitty dad movies, like what I mean, like Jingle All the Way and Hook?
I think if given the chance, they will.
Like anything with Tim Allen or Arnold Schwarzenegger is like those are the two best like shitty stepdad movies. Like I think Sylvester Stallone's got one or two.
Yeah,
but Tim Allen,
terrifying stepfather.
I know one of the moves that they do. One of the guys ties him up in the ball, and he sits on him, and then he pulls out a paper and starts reading.
The fuck? But back to oh hell no! But back to the more people. Like I cut y'all off with the stepdad shit. Y'all got more tag teams to list off. Yeah, you high as fuck, bro. You
yeah, but let's see. Gotch Brothers would be nice, just because it's the whole brothers v brothers thing that I just dig the fact that that's there.
Deadlift Lolita would be fun.
Who?
Deadlift Lolita.
Oh yeah,
that's a big one. They're a DDT, but yeah, I still love to wrestle them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's I'll say this though, the last 5 years, the number of tag teams in independent wrestling has actually grown. very large. I remember like 10, 20 years ago, you didn't see like a tremendous amount of tag teams, but now you're finding more and more of them like everywhere. So it's great to see that because I always love tag team wrestling. So I think it's one of the big things I always wanted to showcase in Chicagoland is where tag team wrestling really matters to us. You know, it's not just, just throw guys random together and watch them wrestle. It's like, no, every team on our rosters are a legit team. Like they got matching gear and they actually, work really well together. It's why I want to, in November 20th, we got that Chicagoland Cup, which is going to be like an annual tag tournament every year. So it's one of the things I want to kind of push heavy and showcase all the guys and girls that work their ass off every year as a tag team, and be showcased. Which, by the way, I guess I'll make a really cool announcement. One of the very first teams actually part of that tournament is actually you guys, Nokos, that are selected, because this is an invitational tournament, and you guys have proven and worked your asses off to show that you guys are more than just a comedy duo. You guys actually are a real good tag team, and as want you guys to know, November 20th, you guys have a spot on that card. So, way to go, guys!
Thank you.
Good, thank you.
You guys
now
better.
We just gotta wait for everybody else to get announced, so we know who we fucking up.
Well, here's the funny thing: when we do with this tournament, I'm not just like when I start putting like brackets against brackets. I'm actually going to take a giant hat and put all the tag team names in. So it's like lethal lottery random drawings for like the week heading to the tournament. So the brackets are actually made up by that. So it could be like No Coast versus Tribunal, or it could be No Coast versus another babyface team. Like it could be like anything, which it could also create dream matches for people too. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys better win, man. Since y'all on the show, bro, y'all better win. I'm betting on y'all in the back, real quick, $200. So y'all better get it cracking, man.
A little casino running there in the back. Everybody puts up their bets.
I'm gonna be like Michael Jordan in that documentary, man. We throwing pennies. And we got the security throwing pennies.
Have you seen the SNL sketch about that?
SNL is not funny, but like when they like every once in a while, like something catches, then that killed me. Like that killed me because
that security guard, he's like, hey, we'll see your penis, and the guy's like, okay, here it is, and like, oh, like everybody's freaking out.
Yeah, and that girl played it to the T, because like that's how they do it. Like, and she was like, you got a problem, man. And I was like, all right, SNL, like y'all, but that year, I mean that week was the dude from Key and Peele, and I'm pretty sure he had to write that sketch because that was too funny for SNL standards.
Yeah, SNL hasn't been good in 20 years.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan's year was the last funny shit, man. When Tracy Morgan left.
Yeah.
Shout out to comedy, man. Shout out to comedy.
Speaking of which, you guys, what are some of your favorite comedy movies?
You always are like with these questions, like, yeah, there's a million answers to it. Good luck. Well, the Blues Brothers counts, that's for sure. Blues Brothers 2000. I enjoyed that. I don't care what people want to say.
Yeah, that shit was trash, dog. I don't know why you brought that shit up.
No, it wasn't trash. It was just a. Okay, I admit it shouldn't have been made. I get that. But I find the silver lining in any bad movie. So I found, because there were some good musical scenes in that one, and I enjoyed the story they were trying to tell. So I guess that's the silver lining I found in that movie.
And you one of those, man. It was like,
Idle Hands counts too, because that's a comedy.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is one of the first like Seth Green movies I think I saw.
Yeah, pretty much any Jackie Chan too. I know Joe is a big Jackie Chan fan.
Yeah, I have a lot of those. Yeah, I'm looking at my movies right now to try to remember. Ooh, the Sasquatch Gang. That's a good one.
I ain't never saw. You just naming off some movies, man. I don't know what you naming off.
I'm like writing down
Sasquatch
this
thing.
list here. I'm like, I gotta see this shit. You know?
Yeah, the Sasquatch gang. It has Justin Long in it, and it's
No,
hilarious.
let's see the cover. Let me see the cover real quick. You had it in your
Yeah.
hand.
Let's see the cover, Joe.
This
Backwards.
No, it's good.
No, yeah, we can see it.
so it's like
I've
the
never seen this film before.
It's not actually a. They're just in an area where they think Sasquatch real, but it tells you like the different points of views of the same kind of incident, which is somebody planted fake Bigfoot crap and passed it off as real Bigfoot crap. And yeah, so it's just a really dorky comedy revolving around fake Sasquatch shit.
But like Justin Long throw heat in the movies, man. He funny as hell. Like in some movies, he's like stupid funny.
His characters is that whole movie is him and his buddy, who I think is the guy from Cabin Fever. Who remember the first Cabin Fever at the very end when the dude's like, I survived, and then gets fucking annihilated.
Yeah, I've seen that shit.
I think it's that actor who plays the friend.
Oh, that's dope. That's funny as hell. Most of my movies is just straight up like just like OG comedies. You know what I'm saying? Like, have you seen a movie The Toy with Richard Pryor?
Yeah.
Like that movie is crazy. The Friday series, all the Fridays, The Wash. Like, I got shit for days, man. Delirious, maybe some Richard Pryor on the Sunset Strip. Man, come on, dog. We got comedies, bro. Like comedies for days. What you got, John? What you got in your favorite comedy movies?
Oh, dude, there's a lot of them. I do like the Blues Brothers. I will say that. I have guilty pleasures of early Adam Sandler movies, like
Ooh.
Billy Madison. Like
Oh,
Billy Madison is
yeah.
this flat fucking stupid funny. Because
Yeah.
like almost me and everybody I'm friends with, we can quote that entire movie from the beginning to the end and stuff. Me and Michael, you ever watched anything funny? Get me and Michael Allen around each other, and we just start quoting Billy Madison, and it's just stupid funny. Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Let's see here, Step Brothers. I think was absolutely hilarious.
Yes.
Walk Hard is a funny musical movie.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. Get Hard with Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart. Just because it's like you can see so many people that we know get put in that situation that have like no toughness to them at all, and they're gonna find like someone like Damian Tyler, and they'd be like, "Bro, can you help me be like prison tough?" And Damian's gonna be looking at them like, "Why are you asking me?" Like all this shit happens. You could so see that. Shout out to Damian Tyler, by the way, the little Kevin Hart of pro wrestling. Ewokk's probably going to end up spine busting the shit out of him.
I'm gonna throw him in the crowd. I'm gonna throw that little boy in the crowd, like he was like Spike Dudley. Somebody's gonna catch him.
I could either see you or Jay Cross doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I've been thinking about that, man. I'm like, I can see that just going down. That's just gonna be bad.
Boy in the crowd. It should be funny as hell. He's gonna have his little toddler suit on and everything.
Let's see, Slapshot, probably one of the greatest hockey movies of all time, but was funny
sports movies, most greatest sport movies. Like movies like that, like movies like Slapshot will never be made again because
I like
the thing about the Goon is good too, but the thing about Slapshot, there's a part where they're getting on a bus after the game, and the bus driver has a helmet with a swastika on it.
It's like you'll never see that in movies ever again. If it is, like, cancel culture would be like, yo, we're marching over here and we're burning this fucking building to the ground,
And it's like you had Paul Newman skating around, she's a lesbian. And it's like, yo, like movies like that will never be made again. But like Slapshot was just a weird, like it was like is one of the best sports movies ever made, ever. And like I'm
trying to cut you off, but it's based on a true story. It's the Johnstown Jets, and it was not the I'm trying to think, it was the Hanson brothers, but it was It's about these. It was two brothers and another guy who were like legit goons, and like the league. Like I remember, like one game they had like almost 300 penalty minutes
Yeah,
of total fights and everything broke out. It was just like a freaking like war on ice, and it's like yeah, it's shit's
yeah,
crazy, but it's
like I heard it was like multiple true stories like mixed into like one. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, cool. But it's like I don't know if it was like it was just based off of like one person, but like that's one of my I think that was probably like one of the first movies I've ever seen in my life. It was the slap shot and the thing. That was about it. But funny shit. What about you? There's a lone man that ain't tell his favorite movies yet. What
Well, there's like all the Kevin Smith movies are really good.
Clerks?
Yeah.
Clerks is fire.
Yeah.
The original ones.
I'm gonna throw you guys a curveball and start naming anime. You got like Baka and Test is really good. You got Devil's a Part Timer. Like here, I'm gonna show you this whole shelf filled with anime.
Like best animes, man. Like I'm not a huge anime person. It's just like I like the Street Fighter little anime that came out when I was a kid, and I just like some violent stuff that used to be on like MTV, the original MTV. Before MTV2, it would be like super late night, kind of like an Adult Swim type deal. They used to play like random ass anime out of nowhere. MTV. I don't know how. Like Ion Flux and like I don't think Max was considered anime, but like it was another one that was like a weird like adult theme type anime. But like those used to throw heat too. But like I never really got into anime. Like when everybody was playing with fucking Dragon Balls, I was, playing sports and talking shit,
No, it's just a story, just in a different form.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, it's for kids or anything. No, it's just like a movie, just drawn instead of that real life actors.
But when I got older, like I started watching the Attack on Titan with the big old things eating people. I was like, okay,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. That's just funny. Everybody's naked, running around eating people.
The latest season was so good.
And there was a movie I saw, and I was like, damn, that shit raw as hell. Eat people, man. I'm starting to get into it because everybody around me is into it, and I'm like, I'm a big fan of that shit. But what are your favorite animes?
Angel Beats. It's a movie. There's a movie called The Silent Voice that I bought and read the manga about. There's another movie called Colorful that is really good. Baka and Tess is a really good comedy. Joe actually watched that one. Yeah, and then just the basic shonen ones like My Hero and stuff like that everybody watches.
Oh hell yeah! Y'all gonna have like every time I see y'all have like very like different type of gear. Like I think y'all had some Dragon Ball Z gear once. I think y'all had something else that I probably didn't know, but like I recognized it. Do you guys got some new threads coming out soon? You guys got some new threads coming out for the June 12th show? Like what y'all got cooking up when it comes to the merch department and your in-ring attire? What y'all got cooking up? Y'all
As far
got
as merch, this is a new shirt that I'm wearing now that we're gonna have for sale on the June 12th show.
Okay.
Nice.
New hotness? Oh, busted.
You still got more of them shirts available, eh?
The old
one
busted or the new ones?
The older ones, no coast ones, the ones that you wearing.
Yeah.
I think we got large, we got medium, and I think that's all we got left for those. Large and medium.
Yeah, I might have to grab one of those after the show. You know what I'm saying? One of the new ones and the old ones. You know.
Yeah, but for gear wise, I saw this figure of Magneto, and he's in black and like silver, and I just looked at it and I went, I'm pretty sure if I paid a decent amount of money, I could have that as gear. So right now, I have about maybe 10 pictures of the statue, all from different angles, and now I'm just about to do some shopping to see where to exactly go.
Yeah, when it come to gear, it's all about like hopefully like when you reach out for gear, find somebody that can meet deadlines. Like
That's
I'm
hard
not,
to find, man. That's hard to find with gear
and
makers.
and like I'm not throwing nobody under the bus, but it's just like I've had situations like, hey, I got this show April 27th. Can I have it probably a week, maybe 2 weeks before then? Well, here it is, April 1st. I ain't got the threads didn't come in, bro. I hit you up. In, like during Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Is it's like this see the quality too. Is just like if people meet deadlines, their quality, how many people they pissed off, if they see if they have a Yelp, you know what I mean? See if they have like, people commenting on their stuff. Other than that, man, just make sure like it fits you. Cause I've seen somebody there's like they got their new gear, they're excited for it, they never tried it on until the show. And like, it looks like dog shit. It don't even fit on them. So it's just like it's one of those things. You gotta somebody that you could count on.
Or even
Yeah,
worse, they put on their gear and it rips
Oof.
right when they're in the middle of the ring. I've seen that happen before. That's horrible.
or even worse, you don't get the gear at all, which happened
Yeah.
to us. Happened to me again with a Max. I'm still waiting 2 years to get.
And
Yeah. That
but
disappointed me,
dude-
man, when I found out who it was too. That really disappointed me. That's uncalled for. No one should ever have to wait for something for 2 years, let alone
Yeah.
no one should have to wait for anything 6 months, unless it's like crazy elaborate. But still, I mean, gear makers out there. A good friend of mine, Michael Zodiac, he makes gear. But what I like about what Michael does is if he has no orders, he'll let you know, like, yeah, I can make your stuff within 2 weeks. Your stuff is here. But if he's like backed up, he'll tell people straight up, I don't want your money. You're not going to be put on the wait list. Here's some recommendations of other gear makers that I can tell you could trust, and go to them. If I'm open, I'll let you know. And I wish more gear makers had that integrity to be like that.
and another ace in the hole. I don't know like what location you guys are by, but there's ice skate like gymnastic like wear people and like ballerina, like they make stuff for like dancers and shit like that. Reach out to one of those seamstresses and like be like, hey, here's my wrestling gear, can you make something similar to that? And they'll do that shit in like 2 weeks, like hands down. Like, all right, got you. And some cleaner spots do straight up like sew work and all that stuff too. So it's just like try to reach out to like dance wear places or some cleaners or just like straight seamstress. Everybody knows like one or two seamstresses, and she might try something new. She might be like real fire at it. So try that out.
It doesn't hurt either to buy the fabric. It doesn't hurt either to buy the fabric, have it on hand. So a
Yeah.
lot of times they'll actually cut you even a bigger discount. Okay, you already have all the stuff. All right, I'll make it for you. That's why I'll charge you, because you already have everything. So I ain't gonna charge you for material. So I'll charge you for a little bit of labor. Can't beat that.
Yeah, the dude we got our current gear that we went through is really good. His name is Alberto J. Ware on Facebook. Yeah, me and Joe each got something from him, and I got a mask made by him. He's pretty quick. We actually got our stuff.
So you got a little plug on here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, listen. What's his name?
Well, if you don't screw us over, you get a plug.
Yeah, That's why I can't make
Alberto J. Ware.
Yep,
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Get up on that.
Yeah, he's made a lot of gear for a lot of well-known wrestlers actually. So, he's really good. Another one is Manuel. I hope I don't butcher his name. I think it's Cortez, I believe. He's out of California. He makes a lot of well-known luchadors gear. He's fast, reliable, doesn't screw anybody on pay. He's a really good guy too. There's a few of them out there. Michael Zodiac's another one. Once he's open and make gear for people, I've seen him do some really good work. It's just the problem with most gear makers out there nowadays is you either get someone who's really good or someone who's decent, or you find someone who's a thief. That's really the three options you end up coming across with gear makers. Either they're gonna be good for you, they're middle of the road, or you're never gonna get your shit. Or you get your shit, it's gonna be horrible.
Yeah, there ain't no such thing as like I could walk in like an actual wrestling boutique, you know what I mean? And look at the stuff and try it on before I get it sewn up. Like that's the weird thing about being a wrestler, man. Sometimes you gotta trust sending $300 or $250 to somebody to make your gear, man. That's like always like the most nerve-wracking thing when I'm getting new gear. Is like sending somebody money, like hoping I get it.
Here's the thing is, with Chicago being such a massive city, and almost just like every wrestler almost on every corner, just about. I'm kind of surprised someone who actually haven't tried to open up a shop like that. Like, yeah, we got wrestling gear made, we got all this other stuff, memorabilia, merchandise, little regular stuff like here and there, to get the regular customers. But for pro wrestlers, like, yeah, I got long tights here, got, singlets, got kick pads already made, come through, try them out, measure yourself. You need something custom made, it's kind of like the old school Jewish seamstress type shops, Yeah, you come up here and I'll put the tape measure around you. We'll give you a measurement, make sure everything fit pretty good. You're okay. Be at my shop in 2 weeks to pick up your stuff. Like suit tailors. I'm surprised no one doesn't do this for wrestling. I'm really shocked by this. If this inspires somebody, give Ewokk and No Coast a discount if this idea hits you across. Take care of my fucking boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shit. You know how I do it, man. I'll throw you some business.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm really surprised no one hasn't done that. I'm really surprised by that. There's a few companies, I remember Adrian Shreet, when he used to have his shop in Florida before he moved, people could used to go over to Adrian's place and train to be a wrestler, but also he would have gear available for people to buy or try on, whatever. Always like that. So, next question for you guys. I have to say this, by the way, we are talking about a lot of subjects that most of our other guests never would get into. And I love that you guys are into all the nerd stuff like we are, because we're all nerds. Favorite video games and video game series.
Ooh, shit. I'm gonna have to all this shit.
Let me just turn around here.
Borderlands, basically the inspiration of this design is Borderlands.
Monster Rancher. Yeah.
Red Dead series, GTA. Bully,
Yeah.
especially. Definitely need to make another Bully game.
Agreed.
Sengoku Basara. Sengoku Basara is real good.
Midway and Blitz the League. Oh, my favorite football games.
Bro, like Blitz the League had to be the greatest football game ever made, dog. The first one and the second one, you could do steroids, you could do all there was you go to strip clubs.
There was a story mode to the football game. There wasn't that was the only football game that had a story mode.
That game actually paved the way for how everybody has like my player mode now. That game is the reason why a lot of things happen, because NFL bought the rights to everything when it came to EA bought the NFL rights or whatever for the video games, and then Blitz was who I think it was Midway was like, hey, we're gonna make our own game, and that game was fired. I think that year that game outsold Madden. The first NFL Blitz the League outsold Madden, which is crazy, unheard of.
What I like about Blitz too is it actually showed real life underbelly of how professional football kind of is. There is a dark side to American football, real bad, and it covered it talked about it openly. Yeah, this guy does coke and roids. This guy here screws hookers and strippers, and everybody else is cranky old men pissed off at the young guys coming in and all this other stuff. And it's I love that game. It's a good video game. I kind of wish they did something like that with hockey. Actually, can you imagine me like a game based on an old school enforcer, like his last year in the league? Kind of based it off kind of similar to the movie The Goon. Was just yeah. I mean, it'd be fire ass. What else games are you guys into?
Fallouts and stuff aren't bad.
Yeah, pretty much sports games that aren't the real sports games, like the NFL Streets and Midway's Midway's NHL Hits.
Oh, those are good.
Because you can literally face a whole team of clown mascots in a circus tent, and yeah, that game was ridiculous.
Have you guys ever played any of the Mutant League football or Mutant League hockey games from back in the school days?
I ain't never played one of those.
Bro, it's good.
I might have when I was a kid, but I don't think I played it as a fucking adult. But my thing, when I was growing up, was the Manhunt. You remember the Manhunt games?
Yeah, brutal. I remember when that came out, like everyone was like freaking out over it, and like Australia and a bunch of other countries banned it. So, oh yeah,
And
I have
now Rockstar
Manhunt
holds it.
2 actually.
Manhunt 1 and 2 was my jam, bro. Like Rockstar was like when I was in like high school, Rockstar had all the good games. They had Bully, all the
So
Grand Theft
good.
Autos.
The
Uh,
original Red Dead Revolver.
ooh, that was a good one too. Red Dead.
Now all they do is release GTA 5 again and push online.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that obsessed me because like before that game came out like 20 years ago, they were saying, oh, we're gonna have exclusive content. You know what I mean? Like I thought they were gonna have like to continue the story, but that story was never continued. I like like especially GTA.
Yeah.
I like the sides like the good side stories because I remember one GTA it had like a whole package. It had like the Ballad of Gay Tony or something like that.
And Lost in the Damned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they made too much money off a line. And they're like, oh, we barely have to do anything with this and just breed money.
Yeah, but hopefully the next one that comes out is straight up fire.
Yeah.
Because they kind of did the same thing with Red Dead Redemption, the current one, right? Like,
Yeah,
all right,
Redemption 2.
yeah, there was like, hey, we're gonna depend on the online, and the online was trash.
Yeah, but
And
the single player was so good.
oh my god, and like,
which is why I don't understand why they haven't released an Undead Nightmare for this game.
yeah.
I feel like that everybody's waiting for Undead Nightmare for Red Dead 2, and we just keep getting more online stuff. Here, be a bounty hunter now. I don't want to be a bounty hunter.
Yeah, like but at this point nobody cares no more. I don't think nobody cares about Red Dead. Like I was like, all right,
if I'm playing it, it's single player.
yeah,
that's about it.
because I think I've hunted all the animals. I found all the treasures. I like robbed banks. Like I'm over it.
What about you, Ewokk? What are your top titles when you're going to go into a game weekend just to sit back and relax? What is your games?
My games, I would say Def Jam, Vendetta, and Def Jam Fight for New York. The very early NHL franchise, I would say like Genesis and the first couple on PS1. Those were my favorite ones. Blitz the League, we already mentioned that. Grand Theft Auto, and I had a lot of like straight up. I got a mod on my computer, so I play a lot of like old Virtual Pro Wrestling 1 and 2, and then all like the THQ wrestling games, and I know I got a Japanese wrestling one too, and I think that's by THQ also. So yeah,
Really a great Japanese wrestling game is Fire Pro Wrestling Returns.
that one's for it wasn't for Dreamcast. It was for
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
But great, dude. It's such a fun game series. I didn't really care too much for the new Fire Pro that came out. Honestly, I tried it and just didn't really do it for me because I guess matchmaker mode wasn't really included with it. So I was just like,
Yeah.
I kind of like playing as like wrestlers from all Japan and Noah. But yeah, to me, NHL, anything from the NHL series, is really fun. Huge Fallout player. I could talk Fallout like all day long with anybody who's a Fallout player. Huge on that. Resident Evil
76.
Yeah, 76 wasn't too bad. I need to get back into playing it. That's the one game I haven't really got into, but I read it on comicbook.com. Shout out to them, by the way. That there was a leak that we might actually get a Fallout New Vegas 2.
Well, it's all owned by Xbox now.
Yeah, so it's hopefully they'll let us PlayStation players have some fun with it. But I mean, if it falls into Xbox One series, I'll buy an Xbox One just to play it.
But
you can probably play it on PC too, because
now some like things in gaming are getting weird because MLB The Show has been exclusive for PlayStation for damn near 25 years. And this year was the first year that was like, hey, you get it for free if you got Xbox Plus. I was like, damn, I ain't even got to buy and I can play this game. So
Yep.
it's like I feel like a lot of backwards compatibility is gonna pop off with all these games. Let's all make money. Let's make more money. You know what I'm saying?
Ultimate Alliance was a good example of that because when Marvel Ultimate Alliance first dropped, it had exclusives for PS3 and Xbox 360.
Oh wow.
When they re-released it for the PS4, you got all the exclusives from all the systems. So you had the whole bunch of characters.
It was like that for Soul Calibur also, because I remember if you had an Xbox, you had Spawn. If you had a GameCube, you had the Zelda dude. You had Link. I forgot there was one more. I think PlayStation. You had somebody. I forgot who. You Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Darth Vader and like Luke Skywalker for PlayStation. I was like, damn. And I missed that. I missed that in game. I think that's when gaming was dope and like only a select few people played online. All different types of vulgarities and racial slurs.
I learned so many
lobbies.
new words. Oh my god. I've learned so many new words from playing online.
And it's like now it's not even like I don't like I played Call of Duty online. I didn't really hear people. Like
Yeah,
I didn't hear nobody
definitely not
talk.
as bad.
I'm like, damn, like nobody's calling nobody no names, man. People getting butt hurt and but like I miss that
That's when the
old.
little devil on your shoulder says, all right, that means
Did he freeze?
Damn.
I love it. He was just like, and his face is like totally, completely looks like, yeah.
Damn, the weed got him. It froze him.
Shout out to whatever Shram that was that he
Damn.
had. Wow.
He went to Willy Wonka in the weed factory. What's going on right now?
Joe, are you with us? He's probably in some fucking time warp now.
Oh shit, man, we caught him.
Oh, Joe Blues and Time Splinters. Anyway.
Damn, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now, man. Like I'm like flabbergasted right now. Like now he's gone, bro. Oh no.
Oh, we lost Joe. First MIA of the Ewokk and JB show.
Yeah. And
oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? And like I wish in closing, I wish I could ask both of you this question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years in professional wrestling?
Well, what I like to be, I know Joe would agree too, is that definitely want to wrestle for more places. It'd be great to go to like Japan or Mexico or something. It'd be really fun to do. But yeah, we're gonna go to the wheel fall off. Usually what Joe says.
Hell yeah, that's good, man. You got anything else, Mr. John? Before we close it up and try to find our boy in the Matrix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. We have to find him some time portals, bro. I mean, Joe is stuck. I'm waiting for him to message me or something. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh man, that's great. Yeah, I mean, we covered a lot. Just doing this show here alone, like things I haven't actually known. Let's try and think. There is one question. What was actually the first promotion that you and Joe Blues actually wrestled at when you first started doing the whole no-coast gimmick as a tag team?
First place we tag teamed. Let me think. Because we both wrestled for PRW, but we weren't a tag team there. Okay. It was probably PWK. We wrestled there a couple times. And then we really started doing it in Ohio for, I forgot the name of the company, but they're no longer a company anymore. But yeah, I think it was PWK for Wrestling King.
Oh, for Eric King?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. He really is. I know Eric's been having a lot of medical and health issues and stuff. I hope he gets to feeling better. He's actually one of the few promoters in the South Bend, Indiana, Northwest Indiana area that actually gave a lot of young guys their first break. That's one of the things I think a lot of people overlook on Eric. But yeah, I'm hoping he's gonna get the feeling better and rock and rolling with that. But yeah, man, I've always enjoyed you guys as a tag team, and as people alone, just getting to know you guys more personally. You guys are two of the nicest, most down to earth dudes anyone could ever hang out with and work with as well. So yeah, I mean, to me, man, I enjoy having you guys be part of the roster because, you know, honestly, I know you guys bring a good atmosphere with you, and that's hard to come by with a lot of dudes in wrestling. But you and Joe, I've never had a bad time around you guys, and honestly, it's always been fun, always has been.
Thank you.
And now we gotta go in the Matrix, bro. We gotta find Joe Blues, man. Like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you ever seen Quantum Leap when Buddy was yeah, he might be in one of them wormholes, but you know, it's your boy the Ewokk, you know, hanging with my boy John Bullard, you know what I'm saying? In the No Coast Dudes, we got Fine One. You know what I'm saying? You know how I like to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy the Ewokk, and peace. Stay easy, y'all.
All right.
Peace, brother.